Saturday morning. It's well, I don't know, 4 degrees, so it's not too bad. Still at it. Stripping. So again, I found a little bit of tenderness. A little bit of tenderness. I don't know, a song about that, isn't there? A bit of tenderness there. Look, see that? Oh. So we need to cut that out and put a nice little patch in there. The side's nice and strong there. So it seems to be it's the typical of areas that trap mud, I think. So and I think there's one underneath as well, and I'll show you that when we get to that, but we'll have to weld a little patch in there. Yeah, so we're still at it. Still stripping. More stripping. Still at it. Just having a 2-minute break, having a coffee. That's what we're on now. Different sort of wheels and things. Just getting any rust off that's left over this back end's quite pitted, so and I was you can see we've got a bit of tenderness going on here as well. That's the other patch I was talking about earlier. So I had an over the top repair, which is obviously no good. We'll cut that out and let in a new piece. Be the easiest way, won't it? So anyway, we're getting there. Cleaning her up. Mary's just been out and bought me some weld through primer, bless her. That's what I use. Try to anyway. U-pole, weld through. So I noticed on the Triumph before when I did some of the upper body work. Once you've welded it, it does, and you go inside and have a look at it, it does stay on there, so which is good. Back to it. Okie dokie, rust remover next. Got to put it on apparently, and made with phosphoric acid. Keep applying every 5 minutes or so until dark grey. Finally brush on a thin coat of remover, wipe dry with a clean cloth. Leave to air dry. That's what we're up to next. Hello Scotty here, Sunday late afternoon now. I'm just going to chop this little lump out. Mark with the green pen and get a new piece in. I'll try and keep these bits intact if I can, because as part of the rear suspension I don't want to be mucking about with them unless I have to. But so I've got a new grinder and one of these little rascals. That's what we're going to be doing. So you know how my friend Pete likes to call it the domino effect. We've ended up cutting the right angle flange off as well, because I can see a little pinhole, and anyway, you can see it's really crusty. So yeah, that's what that looked like from the other side. The interesting thing, can you see that pile of mud? The pile of mud there is what I just dug out of there. But it actually looks okay inside. It's lost a bit of its thickness on the side, tiny bit in places, but we'll clean it up. It doesn't look too bad down in there. We can let it dry out and clean it up. It goes. I've just blown a lot of mud out the this boot extension rail, because that goes up in there. We can get it cleaned up and get a new couple of pieces made for there, and get them on. But I don't think I'm going to get it in paint today now, not as much as I hope, so oh well, better to do it now, eh, rather than having to do it all again and again and again. A bit of a gap to fill up at this end. Okay, that's the angle piece put in. You see it's got a radius to it. You might see it better on the other side actually. See the radius to it and the curve. So the curve in there's courtesy of the rip fix. If you want to go and find out how to use a chisel to put a curve into a piece of angle, go and check out the rip fix. It gives a good explanation how to do it. Okay, just the top piece to put on now, so get that cut and ready. I've got my little plate made. I've done a lot of holes because in it will sort of hopefully be about the same as the original, because they were very close together on the original. I shall show you. both sides of the plate as far in as I can get either way. There's a bit of a fingers crossed job on this. It's zinc rich, weld through fine, so we'll see. I'm going to put some wax oil up in through the chassis eventually when I finish it, but I can get through from this extension here. Comes up through that way from the back, so we should be alright for wax oil with a bit of luck. Let that dry off a bit, and then I'm going to weld the plug weld it real hot. I'm going to turn the welder right up and hopefully I get flatter welds. Stick a couple on the back there just to hold it. Hopefully we get something. Yeah, they're going in quite flat, so that's quite good. I'll finish the run along there, then I'll finish, I'll turn the welder down to do the sides. If that makes any sense. So minimum amount of grinding, and it definitely should be penetrated well from the other side. So. Get that ground up, and then just got to trim the excess off of that piece, but give it a bit of a trim up and a grind up. We should be somewhere close. Okay, that's enough for me tonight. Can't make any more noise, so it's getting late, so I'll call that it, and we'll catch up with you next time. Alright guys.